From 1974 to 2024, almost 30 years after the island of Katchatheevu was ceded to Sri Lanka by the then Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, the discussion over this bilateral agreement continues. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi had retweeted a Times of India article about an RTI reply that shows how Indira Gandhi ceded the island to Sri Lanka. He wrote, and I quote, "New facts reveal how the Congress callously gave away Katchatheevu. Weakening India's unity, integrity, and interests has been Congress's way of working for 75 years and counting." Now, the Congress and the DMK were quick to respond. The Congress Party chief, Mallikarjun Kharge, has said that the Prime Minister has suddenly woken up to issues of territorial integrity. The DMK said it was wrong to talk about the issue without studying its history, and that the DMK at that point had held statewide agitations against the island being ceded to Sri Lanka. Now, External Affairs Minister s.Jaishankar today spoke out about the history of the tussle over the island and the discussions that have been had since. Listen in to what the External Affairs Minister had to say about India's claims versus Sri Lanka's claims on the island.
India's claim is mainly that the Katchatheevu island belonged to the Raja of Ramnath and that he had it from the time that East India Company assigned it to him. It was part of his zamindari rights, and these rights also included fishery, and also that later on these rights moved from the Raja of Ramnath to the Madras government. A second argument was that during after independence, for many years, Indian customs regularly went to Katchatheevu, and this was not obstructed. And the Indian view also was that there was absence of any documentary evidence to show that Sri Lanka had an original title to Katchatheevu. So these were largely the Indian arguments. The Sri Lankan argument, which also this document, which has been obtained under RTI, has released, was that according to them, they have records which go back to the 17th century, and that they also feel there were some conferences where which looked at their claim in a more positive manner. This is their claim.
It is only for elections. What Katchatheevu for 10 years, what Mr. Modi was doing, what Jaishankar was doing, how many fishermen's boats has been taken over? Who will answer it? Jaishankar has to answer it. He should resign first because of their ineffectiveness. How many boats has been destroyed by the Indian Sri Lankan army? Still now there are 200 boats are been captured by the Sri Lankan Navy. What about that thing? Who will ask it? They will speak about 1970.